Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to play just the two of us. Okay, we're going to do just this C major 7th here, I think. Okay, the third finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, second finger's on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then we're just going to have that B string is going to be open. Okay, so it just looks like that. So we're going from a C to a B 7th. Okay, then to an E minor. I think it's actually an E minor 7th, but I think that maybe the E minor sounds better in this open position. And then okay, so like I said, if you're following along, I'm not going to show you all the chords in detail. Go to some of my previous lessons. Okay. My guitar's out of tune, but this is the D minor 7th. If you think of an F chord, you just have the D is open there, so that makes it a D minor 7th, and then we're just going to have a simple G 7th. Okay. I will put the chords up for you though. I mean, if you are just watching just out of the blue, then you'll have the chord shapes. Okay. That way it won't be too hard for you. I just hate to spend the time to go over every single time and do that. So. Okay, so we got C major 7th, B 7th. We're just going to do an E minor there, D minor 7th, into the G. Then we're going to go to the C major 7th again, B 7th, and then the E minor. See the crystal raindrops fall, the beauty of it all, when the sun comes shining through. Make those rainbows in my mind, think of you sometime, spend some time with you, just the two of us. Now this part they do like this little walk down. Let's see, so we have those verses, C major 7th. This is kind of the form structure. Okay, so those are the verses, and then on the chorus it does this little walk down. This is kind of where playing it in the open position isn't quite as good, because if you do it like with closed chords, you end up with this. See, and that does sound good, okay, but that's just my opinion. So you got so we're going to go like this, E minor, then just take that D minor 7th. So, just the two of us, make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I, two of us. Flowers grow. Okay. Okay, then I'll help you with the strumming on this here a little bit later. For now, just until you get the chords, just kind of strum along with me, and then I'll show you some tricks on how to get that strumming. Okay. So now you've got the verse, and the chorus. So let me show you the bridge. So it's going to do verse, chorus, then a verse and a chorus. Then we go into this bridge, and what it's going to do. C majors. Now here you're going to have to play the actual C major 7th bar chord. Okay, so this is your C major 7th. And so if you go down here and play like an A, and you remember we were talking about this D 7th shape in previous lessons. So here's a D 7th, that's an A major 7th. So I want you to see that this is basically coming from that. We just switched our fingers. See, there's your root down here is the A. Maybe it would probably help if I kind of move this camera down a little bit. So we simply just took that and moved it up here. Okay. So we're going to do 2 strums per chord, and what it's going to do is it's going to do. So we're going to go to a B 7th, and now where that's coming from, just go back to our A chord real quick. Just bear with me on this. So here's A. This was the A major 7th. Now if you lift that first finger off, that's an A 7th, okay? So again, now change your fingering out. There's your A7th, here's your root, you know, down here. B flat 7th, B 7th, okay? So that's where that's coming from, okay? So we got, now we're going to do the same thing on a B major 7th, B flat major 7th, I'm sorry, then to an A 7th. Okay, let's do that again. So you got, then we go to an A flat major 7th, which is right here. And you should definitely, this one I don't think I've taught yet, okay? So you're thinking, here's an A flat right here, like your F shape. If you have an F chord, F sharp, G, G sharp. Okay, so this is your root, that's your major 7th. So it's going to be just like stair steps. See that? So first finger is going to be on the first string, 3rd fret. Then 4th string, it's going to be on the 4th fret. Then the 3rd string on the 5th fret. Then the 4th string is going to be on the 6th fret. Hope I said that right. I'll do a diagram, okay? So this is going to be this is probably maybe the trickiest part of it. So far, let me play what we've got. We've got, okay. And then we're going to go to a G sus, which is this. So this is your G sus, you're just adding your pinky. And then we're going to do a G 7th like this. This is coming from actually this shape right here. Like I said, I'll do diagrams. So this is going to take some practice if you're a beginner. Okay. So then the last chord in this whole sequence is you're going to go to an F13. So keep that shape. Just slide it down. Get your finger over the top, and we're going to add our pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So that's the F13th, okay? So we've got I'll do that one more time, really slow. Oops, I didn't want to hit that. There we go. So now that whole sequence is, so you'll get 2 strums per chord. Then it goes again. Then you're back into the last verse. Well, actually it does the intro again there, then you do the last verse. Okay, so that's the whole song. Then there's one other extra part that I'll show you there. There's like a sax part in there. You know, if you're doing a backing track, I ended up making a backing track for the one that I'm doing. But the sax player, he's doing this. So if you think we're in the key of G. Okay, this is your G major scale here. So it's just basically coming out of that G major scale. And if you haven't learned that scale yet, you can just kind of do follow along with the notes. But you kind of have this little shape here. Okay, so that's just basically coming from your G major scale shape. So then it's gonna go. Now we're still thinking of this G major scale shape here. Okay, this is your root. Okay. So then the sax player, he just does it an octave lower, so it looks like this. Then we do just go down, then down again. Okay, so if you just kind of think of that major scale, and that's under the, you know, if you would like to learn that, it's under the Johnny Smith section that I have, under 2 octave major scales. So let me see if I can do that whole part for you. It's really fun to play too. Okay, so then that's all there is to it. It's actually becomes a pretty simple song. You know, once you get that part there down, you know, it's just a matter of just practicing that. I just learned it, so it's a little bit, still need to polish up on it myself, but not that hard to do. So the chords are fun to play. And then as far as the strumming goes, you know, you just kind of want to get this kind of thing going. Okay. And then again, I apologize. I'm really bad at teaching strumming. I kind of come from the old school, just, you know, just kind of get this thing here going. The thing is to keep your hand going, okay? Don't try to go, you know, kind of, you know, it's just, if you just keep the rhythm going, move part of your body to it. See how you get this? See, in between chords, you just kind of have this 1 E and it. So you're kind of doing 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and. So you have 1, 2. So you could, this would be like very basic. Then for 8th notes would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you could always just play it this way too if you like, okay? If this the other stuff is, because I know if you're just learning the chords, that's an awful lot to take in, okay? Because I know that can make guitar playing really hard. You're thinking of the rhythm and all that. So, you know, I would say learn the chords, you know, really well first. And then, you know, you can work on the fancier strumming. So that was the 8th notes in 1, 1, 3, and 4. And so then the 16th is 1 E and a 2 E and. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy that song. And hopefully I'll be coming up with a few more here, and I'm just kind of getting back into doing my videos, so I hope this one didn't end up being too bad. Apologize if I left anything major out. Okay, so anyways, guys, friends and neighbors, boys and girls, thank you all so much. Thank you for dropping by, and please feel free to subscribe if you like the videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.